always count on me.
Yeah, and I can't go back home. Spit in his face, wanna do it on my own. Everywhere I turn's a dead end. So sick of this life, hear the pain in my tone. I'm so broken, I'm rebellious in my ways, and I know this. You have shown this, I am both of them. Cause I judge like the older brother hated him. I'm a legalist, see the man I could be. Help me Lord, I need you please. Yeah. Never wanna go back, don't even let me look back. No.
Hey everybody, this is Makings of a Man, Works of Art. This is going to be episode 3. This is called Man Lost. Episode 3, Man Lost. Okay, I got a couple notes here that I jotted down because, this is going to a person that I know, that I've dealt with, that I've been able to somewhat groom a little bit. So he's definitely going to be listening to this message. So I want to make sure that I hit on some of the points that I need him to understand. So if this message may hit home for somebody else, and if that's the case, more power to you. Repeat it, replay it, put it in your brain, embed it in your mind, put it on your iPod, or whatever you got, so that you can listen to a message. Pull it up on my YouTube, Progressive Minds. Follow me on IG. It's all smiles people. You know what I mean? So you know how we do. Works of Art, we try to keep it happy, we keep it positive, and we just keep everything upbeat and just moving forward in a progressive way. Living above mediocrity. All right, so I'm gonna dive into the Man Lost. Okay, Man Lost it's a situational piece about a person who is at the edge. Literally, you're looking into his eyes, and all he sees is just like, I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm lost. I need someone, something, someone has to let me know which way to go. He finds himself seeking validation and needing affirmation from people who don't really control his destiny. He doesn't understand that, in the design, he has a greater purpose. He has a talent. He has a worth. And him understanding that is the important part. Like, we have to believe in what we can do. We have to understand what our worth is. If we don't understand what our worth is, if we don't understand what we are now, how can we know what we'll be in the future? If we don't know what we bring to the table now, how can we impact the future? How will you have a legacy if you don't even know what your legacy will be? Are you going to touch someone? Or will you just be known for your name? By no means do I just want to go out Artavius Williams. No, that's not it. I want to be known as a man who, tried to inspire, tried to elevate the minds. If I'm able to do it to the masses, so be it. But if I touch a few, then I'm happy. Then I can look down and be like, man, it's worth it. I can guard whoever I'm going to guard, and it can be whatever it's going to be. And my legacy will live on, whether it be in a few people. Because what we fail to realize is, if you touch one person, that person is going to be touched, and then they're going to touch someone. And then they're going to let someone know the person that did it for them. I.e., your legacy lives on. So, I find myself when I'm talking to this man, and I talk to him on a regular, and I see him, and you see it in his eyes. It's something different every time. Like, is this right? Will I do this right? Will I find, like, am I okay? And should I do this differently? And my thing and my advice to you is this. And when I say this to you, brother, I want you to understand that you have a talent You have a gift that no one can, like, it's not easily acquired gift. So it's going to be on you to use that gift to impact. You make things go from being average to being great. So you have to understand where you are with that. You have to understand what your experiences in life bring to the table, so that you can be a better man, so that you can be a strong, confident man. And just so that you can understand that, like, it doesn't take your boss saying, "Job well done." Although it does feel good, at the end of the day, you have to be confident that your work and your worth is going to get you to the place that you want to be. And if not, you're going to fight. You're going to claw, you're going to grab, you're going to run, you're going to do whatever you need to do to achieve that greater. Because what we fail to realize is that we have it in us. It's in us. But we choose to look the other way, or we choose to want to be validated by people who have no power, no weight over our strength and our worth. I'm not going to put something in someone's hands that it doesn't belong in, because it's up to me to know my worth. I can't expect you to know my worth. You can understand it through me. You can have an idea, but that's through me. How I carry myself, how I show myself to you, what parts of me that I reveal to you is how I show my worth. If I'm fragile and you just so happen to see it, maybe I wanted you to see it. Sometimes we have to do things that are outside the norm just so that we can grow, and that's okay. So while you're at the edge, and now I'm going to dive into my notes, because you're at the edge. I see it in your eyes, man. When I look at you, I see it in your eyes, and I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I know what that loss feels like. But the thing is, I felt it, and I said I'll never be here again, because I needed peace, and I had to find peace. So whatever it is you believe in, you find that. You go to that, and you start to bring back your peace of mind. Bring back what you hold near and dear. And that loss that you had in your family, it's not your fault. You know what your father wanted for you. You know that he knew you were going to be something great. And he's going to watch down over you, man. He's going to make sure that you have the right pieces of the puzzle, and that you're putting them in the right place. Because when I tell you it's the design and everything works out for your good, you have to understand that. Because you wouldn't have came across me, and I wouldn't have came across you. So there are two things that have happened. One, you met an awesome dude. And then two, I realized what I had to work on. I realized that I had to be aware of what's going on around me, and what's going on around me to the people who, like, I am supposed to lead and impact and provide guidance to. So when I say this to you, man, I say this like with an open heart. I want you to realize your worth. I want you to understand what this life has to offer you, man. Like, the edge ain't nothing there but for you to look over and see where you don't want to be. But you can always back away. So I'm going to start diving into these points, because I had some really good ones. I was, on the treadmill, and I was getting my workout in, and I just kind of want to dive into these. I want you to feel this, and I want you to understand these. All right. Oh, okay. So that's just establish your purpose. So if your gift is music, live it. Don't let anything stop your creativity. Like, that's you. That's what you went to school for. That's what you strived for. That's what you want it to be. And you're pretty good at it. So start perfecting your craft, and then just know that the greats. So, Kanye West, with his musical genius, even though he has some ways, but with his genius when it comes to the music, he had to start somewhere. And someone didn't think he was hot, but he knew he had a talent and he had a gift that nobody could block. So you have to believe in yourself and understand what your purpose is. If you're going to impact people's lives through music, then that's what you do. And you don't let anyone block you from that. Alright, seek to find yourself, man. Start meditating. Start praying. Do whatever it is you do or seek to do. Read. Put you on some contemporary music. Just relax. And start to focus on the better things. Focus on the positive. Like, there are a lot of things going on well for you that you don't even realize. Realize them. And then just bring that to the light, man. Bring that to the forefront. You're going to have to let your negativity go. And I want you to do that. Let it go. It does not belong here. Let it go. You don't need it. You can do without it. Hell, the people around you can do without it. Because what we fail to realize when we go through life, and you got those people who they wear everything on their face, and they wear everything like you just know in their body language when something's wrong with them. And the thing is, positive people bring positive outcomes. Negativity will always try to drown out positivity. But there are some people you need to surround yourself with, and there are some people who you just need to let go. Understand that. And I mean that. Sometimes your circle changes. It's either going to change you for the better, or it's going to change you for the worse. Remember that. Alright. So, I think I hit on a lot of good points, because we know that in my past ones, I run a little long. So, I'm going to close it out on this note here. Everyone has the opportunity to achieve greatness. Whether you achieve it is up to you. Like, no one can say you won't succeed. No one can say that. Well, let me correct myself. They can say it. But the question is, do you believe that? For one, I've been told a lot of things. I've had a lot of naysayers, but guess what? I'm gonna do me. And success is never about how many people like you. No. This is, are you happy? And do you have peace with what you're doing? So, like, I find myself always holding on to this phrase that I say. Love, peace, progression. Hopefully you don't stay a man lost. Hopefully you realize who you are. Alright, man. I'm Art from Works of Art. Y'all have a good one.
Even though you ran away, be mine. You can always count on me.
I keep running away, I don't understand that. I self-protect and bury your voice, no life in that. And it's hurting me, I know it's hurting you when I stray away. Lord, can't stop, but I wanna stop, so rescue me, cause I'm barely hanging on. This edge, just falling. Would you catch me if I let go? Accept me if I come home, cause my sins are deep. Help me to believe that I'm still your child when I'm feeling weak and I'm feeling broken, with no hope and with no strength even to talk. Clothes are muddy, my soul is bankrupt. I'm at my lowest, that's when you show up. And I see you at a distance, you running towards me sprinting. With arms wide open, it's written,
You might not believe me, but my arms are open. You should see me running towards you, cause you'll always be mine, even though you ran away. Be mine, you can always count on me. Even though you hurt me, my love is like the ocean, deeper than you'll ever know, cause you'll always be